Pranam Acharya. Just now you said that something which would clean the past burden, which adds something new, choose that. But how do we get that understanding or vivek that what something we are choosing will add the burden or will relieve from the burden? How will we know that?
Be honest to your experience. Be honest to your experience. If you meet a person, right? And in the first week itself, first couple of meetings, you see the person is adding to your burden. That's an experience you're already having. Probe it, explore it, be experimental.
Every time we feel it is again burden.
Then reject it.
Rejection doesn't seem easy. It's not that easy. At times we know this is burden. Still we choose, we don't know why.
Then one has to be sensitive to one's own suffering. No? Taking the medicine won't seem easy if one has not yet seen one's path reports. Right? Honestly encounter your inner diagnosis. And then taking medicines, even the bitter pills, will seem very easy. The problem is the absence of the diagnosis, the absence of the mirror. So we don't know how deeply we already are suffering. We remain unconscious, numb to our own inner state. And then we say, no, I'm troubled, but I'm almost fine. I'm almost fine. And if I'm almost fine, then why do I need to reject this or that? Or no, doc, I'm almost fine. I don't need to reject sugar or whatever, oil or fat or this or that. I don't need to reject. It's only when the doctor shows you fasting 450. Fasting 450. 2.5 kidneys gone. 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. 3.5 eyes gone. Then you say, fine, tell me what do I need to drop? Please suggest me what all do I need to drop, and then you will very comfortably reject everything.
But till then I lost 2.5 kidneys. Now what is the use of that advice?
So go to the doctor in time. That's what. Go to the doctor in time, or be with people who love you enough to relieve you to go to the doctor. Most of the times we have relationships that want us, or that rather want to keep us to themselves. Even if you have to go to the doctor, they'll say, no, what's the point? Why do you want to go to the doctor? It's such a romantic evening. Be with me. What will you do with the doctor, by the way? Huh? Doctor? He's in 30s, handsome. Show me the pic. Why do you want to go to the doctor? Be with me. Be with those who value your welfare more than your company. And then they'll willingly themselves carry you to the doctor. And if the doctor says, leave her alone, she has to be admitted and you won't get to see her for 8 months, the fellow should actually be grateful. No, not because you are such a problem, but because the relationship is fine. Getting it? See, there can be no improvement without an acknowledgement of the need to improve, of the situation that needs redressal. Please understand, and this might be the most important thing we are saying this evening. We are creatures of conditioning. we get internally acclimatized, which means if you suffer for long, you get habituated to it. You stop feeling it, though the disease not just remains, but actually deepens. It is there, but you find internal ways to cope with it. That's one of the biggest problems we have. And that too is an evolutionary leftover. Hmm? We needed to adjust with all kinds of surroundings because we didn't have the power to choose our surroundings. So that inner capacity or elasticity helped us survive. But that is also a great enemy. If you remain at a place for long, you will become that place. Now, how will you be able to impartially assess that place? You have become that place. The experiencer becomes the regular experience. What you are regularly experiencing, slowly you become the same thing. And then you will not find any experience odd at all. You will say, but this is regular because it is happening daily. So what's there to complain? It's all fine because it's happening daily and it's happening everywhere and to everybody. So there is nothing to complain. That's a problem, great problem that we have. We become our surroundings, we become our experience, we become our past. Now, that could have been good news. Could we totally become our past? That too is not possible. Because your nature is freedom from experience and freedom from past and freedom from whatever is. So, superficially, we adjust. And internally, we remain hungry and unfulfilled and dissatisfied and weeping. That's the human condition. That's the human condition. Externally adjusted, internally frustrated. Do we see this? So we need company that digs out the inner frustration to the surface. But if you have company like that, you'll kick it away. You'll say, but I was never frustrated. This fellow is the cause of the frustration. All the rubbish I had swept under the carpet. Now this fellow walks into my room, into my life, and what does he do? He rolls up the carpet and then says, see what is here. See, as if he is born to trouble me. Get out of my house, troublemaker. If you came here, you should have offered me flowers or something wonderful, and we could have, just sat together on the carpet and those sweet little pretty romantic things we could have exchanged. Instead of that, you're tearing away the carpet and telling me, see, there is so much of dirt beneath the carpet. Nobody likes such a person, right? Nobody. Yeah. That's why don't like me.
Acharya Ji, with the practice, the description of inmates.
Exactly. You see, think of the concentration camps that Frankel is coming from, or think of what we call as what's that? Where the it's a particular phenomena where the uh, the Stockholm syndrome, the Stockholm syndrome. Hmm? The victims, the kidnapped ones, they grow fond of the abusers. That's how we behave. If somebody manages to abuse you for too long, you may grow to worship that person. You may grow to worship that person. And that's very dangerous because there is something sitting within that can worship only the truth. But it is being made to worship a tyrant, a whimsical lord, and it can worship only the truth. But you are saying, no, 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 please worship this one, else it will curse you. But why am I being cursed? What's the logic? Where's the justice? No justice, and yet you worship. And because there is no justice, then you said justice will be served in the next birth, so that you can relieve your oppressor of the allegation of being unjust. You see, you are defending your oppressor. Do you see this? Yes, you do, but you won't want to admit. Huh? There is life at the surface, and then there is the entire ocean below the surface. That's who we are. But out of fear, or you could simply say Maya, we remain out of touch with ourselves. It seems profitable, convenient. We want to remain on the surface of life and claim all is hunky dory. Yeah? How do you do, Singh Saab? All good? Yeah, all good. All good. Everything is fine. Doesn't take us a second to come up with this utter lie. Everything is fine, all good, all well. Hi, how do you do? Good. Huh? Good. Like, really? I really wish all were good. But one has to strive for that. That's not a default. One has to come to that through effort, through patience, through struggle, through determination, through courage, through love. That goodness is not something your biological birth will give you. It has to be earned. And only then can you say, yes, I am good. We are not good. And it's troubling to admit that, so we won't.